Three, two, one. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. For anybody watching, thank you very much for watching. And we're back. Gonna hopefully wrap up Blasphemous 2. I say hopefully. I make no guarantees on that, but we'll give it our best shot. So we are on the final boss. And before we get in there and get started on this, I'm going to kind of go through and talk about what I've done. So I have, for the most part, 100% of the game. Worked on it a bit. I think it was Thursday. No, was it Friday? No, Thursday. I don't know. I fucking got mixed up. But anyways, but there was still some stuff I needed to do, and I've pretty much wrapped up the rest. So I'll kind of talk about what I did, and I didn't bother to stream it and it went pretty quick actually. So I had to go wrap up finding the sisters. I also had to wrap up the whatchamacallit, the man in the cage or whatever. He gives you like this necklace or whatever, and you go and deliver it. But I've essentially gotten every item in the game, with the exception of the items that you get from the final boss, which I don't really understand that unless there's like a new game plus mode, which there may well be. But as far as like all the sculptures, we're only missing one. And to my understanding, that sculpture is given to you when you kill the final boss. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe there is a new game plus and it's harder, which would be cool. I'm not going to probably do it now, but yeah, anyways, I've gone ahead and picked my sculptures for this. We'll go ahead and go with that. I got the beads that I'm going to go with already set up as well. I went all elemental and physical, because the elemental, I don't know for sure, but I suspect covers all the different elements of damage. The game doesn't really tell you that, so I'm just being a little presumptuous that that's the way it works. I've backed up my save, so in fact, I should probably double check that to make sure. And when I say backed up the save, I mean, because I'll probably be dying on this boss a lot like I did the first night, I kind of want to, be able to like go in and reload the save, because I'm probably going to run out of, well, maybe not. I got like 93K currency there, so. Yeah, so I've got my save backed up or whatever. So this is the plan. I'm going to work on the boss, and I would say at minimum an hour, and possible max 2 hours. And if I'm really close at like the 2 hour mark or whatever, not that I'm sitting here and going to be timing it, then I'll probably continue on to make more attempts. But if I don't feel like it's really getting much better and I'm just kind of, fighting myself at that point, then I'll go ahead and just try again another day. But we will give it a solid shot. And after, I'd say around 2 hours, depending on how I'm feeling about the fight, then I'm going to go ahead and load up Blasphemous 1 and start playing that. And then if I don't kill the final boss here, then I'll just keep coming back periodically and just keep working on him until I finally get him down. And this I feel is the best method for me, because there have been bosses in the past that I've fought in other games, Orphan of Cause being a good example of that, where I literally spent like 15 hours on that boss, like 7.5 the first day and like 7.5 the next day. And I know, because I went back and timed it and all that, looked at all and it's all on my YouTube channel, like every failed attempt. And by the time I ended up killing the boss, like I didn't feel a sense of completion or satisfaction or accomplishment. I was just pissed off. I wasn't happy. I was just like, it became a chore. It became unenjoyable. But, I'm kind of persistent, and I like to complete things, and I don't like giving up. Where I don't give up on bosses or whatever, unless I just feel it's a broken game or something, because sometimes that does happen. And even then, I'll still probably be dumb enough to be baited into killing the boss Ornstein and Smough is a good example of that. It's a broken boss. But anyways, so that's kind of how I'm going to do it in that way, because I was already noticing I was kind of really hating the boss, and I don't want to kind of be like that. Also kind of wanted a little bit of time to get used to my controller, and I think I've gotten used to it, so we'll see how it goes. I've also got it saved to where I don't have to go through that big long dialogue at the beginning.
Shall be the
Unfortunately, we have to go through this every single time, but whatever. Also looked at the fight too, and I was kind of noticing what was giving me trouble once I get to like that third quarter, or the 50% mark.
my penance.
I didn't expect them to shift that quickly, so I'd kind of be screwed on this opening part, but that's fine. Ah, he got me that time. Oh, shit. Oh. I haven't done this phase before. Oh, shit. Whoa, he's ripping me up. I'm fucked. That was actually, I think, the best attempt I've had yet. I don't think I've ever even gotten to that phase before.
For I am the first penitent, and you shall be the last.
I totally fucked that up. I got that one down. I'm down one pot though.
Now let the crimson bindings finish what they once began.
I can't believe I got him down to the third or 1/3 or quarter mark. I've never gotten him that low before. Ah, that's a slide, but it didn't slide. Ah, fucking combo. Yeah, my timing was way off. That's one thing I noticed about this fight is the timing is pretty tight, and if you just get off just a little bit, it just kind of fucks up everything. So you have to kind of stay on top of that.
For I am the first.
It kind of reminds me of old Mortal Kombat. Like some of the original 2D Mortal Kombat games, like Mortal Kombat 3. You have to like stay in precise timing. Otherwise the whole fight's going to be off. And another thing I've noticed about this is I'm kind of trying to get used to this new controller. And oh shit. And for some reason, when I hit the right trigger, I sometimes hit the left or the right bumper, and it kind of fucks up my. It'll activate the fire mace or whatever. Yeah, I might be kind of fucked here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to heal in time.
Now let the crimson bindings finish what they once began. My penance is far from over.
I definitely feel better than I did the first day that I attempted them. Like I see like some progression going there, but I went back and looked at the fight.
For I am the first penitent, and you shall be the last.
Ugh. Oh, fuck. I should heal. Give me a good start for the next phase.
Now let the crimson bindings finish what they once began. My penance is far from over.
Oh, shit. I'm out of fucking heals. Yeah, I'm fucked. So if I can get him to that phase with at least a couple heals, I think I can get him down.
For I am the first penitent, and you shall be the last.
Fuck. You know what?
For I am the first penitent, and you shall be the last.
I don't have fucking mana. I was like, what can I cast? Wow, I am just fucking this all up. It's a terrible first phase.
Now let the Crimson Bindings finish what they once began. My penance is far from over.
Ah, fuck. Fuck. Bad timing. Bad timing.
Do you? For I am the first penitent, and you shall be the last. Now let the Crimson Bindings finish what they once began. My penance is far from over.
Please turn around. Back funkin' swing. Ah, wait, did I didn't. Oh, I got him. I thought I died. I was like, fuck. The wait is over. Defeated evil turn. I can't read that too well. Oh, we got some marks. Oh, we got a remembrance.
The child is born. The clouds open up before thee and shed crimson tears. Thus begins the work of the High Dramatist.
I still had 2 heal pots. So, well, I was about 50% health, so I still had a little bit to give. Well, let's go save. And we'll go turn in the remembrance. I think that gives us the last sculpture. Man, so that took exactly just under 30 minutes. I was expecting to be here for like at least an hour or two. At least, even if I got him.
At your service, penitent one.
Now I got all the sculptures. Okay, cool.
I have carved a new figure for your altarpiece. Pray, take it.
So let's open this up. Turns the penitent one's dodging skill into an almost instant movement. Oh, right. Okay.
May the miracle be with thee, penitent one.
So I think, oh, there's another boss? Ooh, there's another boss. I think I'm going to do another backup save. I mean, that's usually what it means when there's a little thing there. Okay, let me exit out of here. I thought that was the final boss. So maybe we need to equip that other sculpture. We'll go check him out first, see what he's about. Let's see. Yeah, because I have all the beads, and I did check as far as the prayers. I believe I've got all the prayers. There might be like one more like that we're supposed to collect when we go to, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, before we do that, I wanted to note something. Let me go over here. So let me pull this up. So you notice right now I'm in this area. There's no ringing or anything like that. However, if I go over here and I put on the bead that sounds off whenever there's a secret around, it's ringing. So I don't know where, like, what the secret is, but I did notice something. So if I jump over here, my jump stops. I can't go above, and I can't go into the side there. And if I hit that, nothing. And there's nothing down here. And I went to above this room. So like I went up here to see if it would ring. Nothing. Went over here, nothing. And over here, nothing. So I was thinking, well, maybe it's because it's trying to reveal down here, but I've already done that. So I don't know, like what the ringing is all about. But then I discovered this. So over here, as I mentioned, when I jump up, I can't jump up any higher. However, over here, I can jump up higher. It stops about right here, but right about here, I can still, actually right there, I can actually jump up past the corner. I cannot do that over here. So I don't know what it is. I've already gotten all the sisters, so it's not like there's a sister there. And the map that I have that's supposed to have like all items doesn't show anything there. So I don't know what this is. And as far as like if there's something up there. And it's not related to the boss drop, because this is the boss drop right here. So, because I was thinking, well, maybe it's because of the boss drop. So the reason why I bring it up is I'm going to maybe make a video, put it on my YouTube channel, see if anybody goes to this and if they know what that's for or why it's, you know, why it's a secret or whatever. Because I don't understand it. It does seem like something's there, but I don't know what. Okay, so now we're going to go up here and see what's going on. Oh, you know what? There's another room over here. Let me, so there was another room right here that we couldn't get into because this door is locked. Now that we've killed the final boss, I wonder if that'll open up. Well, I don't know if that's the final boss. There might be another one. It looks like there might be. Yeah, it's not open. Okay. And there's I don't know how many endings, but there's more than one. I think there's maybe like 3. I guess so. Let's do it. Oh, wow.
Higher will, incorporeal and inscrutable fathers, I am the heir of your all-encompassing light. Devotion itself, embodied in weathered flesh and gilded filigree. Your magnum opus. Though I am crowned with your glory, why do you censure my presence alongside you? What is this obscure darkness of unanswered cries that prevents me from understanding the purpose of my birth? Are the same crimson clouds that heralded my welcome the grave omen of your judgment? If this confrontation is proof of thy dignity of your glory, then so be it.
Oh, okay. It is a boss fight. Oh, I'm fucking dead. So it is another boss. Wait, how do we get up to him? Do we have to... Okay. Oh my god, do I have to listen to his whole life story again? Very cool looking boss though.
Higher will, incorporeal and inscrutable fathers, I am the heir of your all-encompassing light. Devotion itself, embodied in weathered flesh and gilded filigree. Your magnum opus.
Oh, I probably need that other sculpture, the one that has the instant dodge.
With your glory.
That's probably why they give it to me. Oh, I can skip this now? Oh, it wouldn't let me do that before. Oh, there's panels. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm not doing any damage. Maybe I need to kill these things. Oh, I'm dead. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Let me take a look at my sculptures real quick. Yeah, we can probably swap that out. Because we have to hit his heart and we're not going to be around it, so maybe do that. Okay, let's try it. Oh, cool. I think I would have preferred them to give like a double teleport instead of like a quicker one. I tried skipping the dialogue before, but I couldn't do it. But this one was letting me do it. Oh shit, I'm getting fucked up. Ah. Oh, they're on timers. Okay, whoa, that's not good. Whoa. wonder if I should use I got that time stopper ability, and it gives like 5 seconds. That might be a better ability to go with.
Hayo. Your, what other, if
Wow. That shit does a fuck ton of damage.
Do you?
I believe I got elemental. There's actually no physical in this fight, at least not from what I can see. So maybe, actually we don't need to do that. We can just do this. I don't know what kind of, I don't notice any fire. I don't know if it's Mosma damage or not. Mystical, possibly. We'll go with those. Because it doesn't look like it's any physical. Damn. Whoa, I'm almost fucking dead already. Jesus. Holy fuck. God damn. What the fuck? I feel like I'm taking more damage now than what I was before. That first attempt, like I literally got him down to that 1/4, and now I can't even get him past the first quarter. Must have pissed him off. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow.
Do you wish?
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What the fuck? What just happened? Jesus. Fuck me.
Do you?
Oh my god, I can't get all these fuckers dead. Alright, this is bullshit. Let's see. I had to open my fucking mouth. Yeah, it only took me 30 minutes to kill the final boss. And you find out there's another fucking boss. Fuck! Fuck! Just keep spamming that attack. Fucking asshole. Same fucking attack over and over again. No idea why I'm hitting that button. Nice. What the hell is going on? Fuck me. Yep. Oh, fuck this fucker. It's a little weird that he didn't go into that final phase when I already had him down at 1/4. I wonder if it's on a timer. Kind of like the Bloodborne boss. What was it? The one with the snakes. The 3 Reapers. I forget the name of the boss. Yeah, it's probably on a timer. Please turn around. Fuck. Why can't they fucking fix that shit? you'll be attacking and you want to turn around and you won't turn around. He'll just keep attacking the opposite direction. And it's not my controller because I've tried different controllers. And if they're animation locking, that's fucking stupid. I'm okay with animation locking, but not for fucking turning around. Nice. Got you, motherfucker. Piss the fuck off. Get off my porch.
Now I understand. And for this, I offer thee my humble thanks. This pain is my baptismal sacrament that will unite us in communion to make it flesh. Thus, we will be reborn as a new symbol incarnate, overflowing with devotion. The beginning of a new era for the miracle. The second Son.
All right, we got it done. Completed the game. Although there's a couple other endings. I'm gonna have to look into those, but I'll probably save those for like a later time when I maybe return to the game and play it. But we're gonna go play the first one now. So I played the first one when it first came out, but it was kind of like a demo or whatever. I didn't get all the way through it, but I liked it and didn't end up buying it. So when this one came out, I was like, oh, it looked really cool. So I just bought them both at the same time. So for the most part, I'm kind of having to start from scratch. So this is a great game. Money well spent. Yeah, you know, I may curse at the game when I'm fighting a boss or whatever, but it's a great game. However, some things that I would change about this game, criticisms. 1, on-screen minimap, top right-hand corner. Move the currency to the bottom right. 2, don't dump everything on you at the beginning of the game in regards to abilities, like the beads, the sculptures, the weapon upgrades. All that is dumped on you at the beginning of the game. Rather than slowly giving you, upgrades as you go. Not upgrades themselves, you get those slowly as you go through the game, but unlocking the types of upgrades that are accessible to you as you're going through the game. It's a lot to kind of take in. Was that 3? I forget what number that was. The next one is boss difficulty. It's all over the fucking place. So there was 4 bosses that I would say that were hard. 2 of them, one of them is stupid hard. That's the boss that you fight before the last boss. He's just stupid hard. The next hardest would probably be the last boss, the one that we just did. He's easier than the final boss, in my opinion, even though I still struggle with him. I mean, I spent less than an hour on him, whereas the other boss I spent almost 3 hours on total. The next 2 hardest bosses would be the one with the spinning top, where you get the double jump, and then the one where you fight 2 bosses at the same time. All the other bosses in the game are too easy. And it's such a drastic difference. I mean, to the point where I almost literally 2-shot almost every boss except for those 4 bosses. The first boss, I struggled a little bit on, not the tutorial boss, the skeletal boss. He's not hard. I was just retarded and just doing stupid shit. But like, if you go back and do that boss, he's like really easy. But what I would do if it were me is increase the difficulty of the other bosses, bring them up by like 35%, and reduce the second to the last boss, the one with the red sword, reduce his difficulty by like 15%. And all that would be really well balanced. You would have a nice, difficulty curve as you're progressing through the game. But it's all over the fucking place. And it's very, almost kind of deceptive when you, like, if go back and look at all my playthrough of the bosses leading up to the end. Like, there was only like a couple of bosses that gave me the trouble. It was the double boss and that spin boss. The rest were just, like, I killed in like 2 attempts. Sometimes 1 attempt. And that's very disappointing. Nobody wants to go in and be able to one-shot a boss. So that, and you could tell the bosses were cool. They were well designed, and one could argue, well, maybe you were overpowered, but the thing is the game puts roadblocks, and rightfully so you don't get overpowered as you're going through the game. And because I've already played through the game, it's not blind now. Obviously, I already know the mechanics and everything. So from a blind perspective, not ever seeing the bosses, just going in, that's just my opinion. And I've tried to go back and look at other people's playthroughs, but everybody's editing their playthroughs, and you don't know how many times they've actually played through the game and if it's blind or not. Because blind says a lot, because you're going into a fight not knowing what the abilities are, what the boss can do or anything like that. And I would love to see more blind playthroughs to see how other people are doing, to see if they're kind of noticing the same thing. But the other thing is, and this is a plus for the game, because you get the 3 weapons, they're essentially 3 keys. And that means that you can actually unlock different parts of the game, or get access different parts of the game and abilities differently than you would, depending on what weapon you choose. Again, when you're playing blind. If you're not playing blind and you already know where the weapons are, you can easily get to all the weapons and then start unlocking things. But see, I'm trying to think what else I would change. Oh, so there's animation locking in this game, very much like the Souls games, and that's fine. No issues with that, except for one thing. When you're, if you're doing any kind of action or whatever, and because this is a 2D game, if you're facing one way and you're performing an action or whatever, and you're trying to turn around, it won't let you turn around. I think they should change that. You should be able to at least turn around. You may not be able to cancel an action. You might not be able to perform a different action, but at least face the appropriate direction. Outside of that, this is a damn near perfect game. Story's good. All all the hidden areas. I really love how the music changes from area to area, so you're not getting that repetitive audio track, music track that's just playing over and over again, and it just makes you kind of want to turn it off after a while. So as you go through different areas, you're getting an entirely different theme. And they also gave a lot of different themes for each area that you explored. I love the transportation system in the game. Although I kind of fucked myself, I'm not going to blame the developers on that, because I realized there were some things that I missed that I could have easily gotten at the beginning of the game, or not beginning, but earlier, that would have made the transporting much quicker. And I probably would have shaved off literally hours, like probably 4 or 5 hours due to the backtracking, because you do get the ability to teleport from each of the waypoints. And I didn't get that till like the last day. So that would have been like really helpful. Maybe at the 50% mark, that would have been kind of a nice, point to pick it up. But that could have actually been picked up sooner. It was just me missing the sisters, and they were actually in places where I could have collected them and unlocked that part. So that's more my fault for just missing it. I did enjoy the things that they did as far as, hiding things, secrets and things like that. However, the final cherub, I wouldn't say it was a bad thing, but they kind of do troll you on the final cherub, because it's the only one in the game that is actually, for the most part, completely hidden. The other ones are not really hidden. It's just a matter they might be way high up in the sky or partially covered, but you can still see them. But the last one is hidden, and the only way you're going to find it, there's 2 ways. One, you get the bead that does the ringing, and it kind of lets you know, hey, there's a secret around here, and you end up hitting the wall and revealing where it is. Or 2, you accidentally hit the wall as you're playing through, and you just accidentally discover it. Aside from that, and 3 would be to go and look it up. I had the bead, so it kind of led me to it, but that was that was kind of weird. So this is interesting. I was at 98% on the map before I killed the final boss, and now it says 97. Anyways, let's go into the game and see what it does. Or did it just reset it to where I'd do the final boss again? Because it didn't give me an opportunity to save. It just threw me right back into. Yeah, so it looks like it goes. Yeah. So yeah, I guess if you want to do the final boss again. But yeah, this is a fantastic game. I remember one other thing I would add to the game or change. So I mentioned about the mini-map, because I like to watch other people either through streams or playthroughs just to see if it's me being retarded or if other people are doing the same thing that I'm kind of doing. And for the most part, a lot of people are doing this as well, at least on the first playthrough. They're going, into the map and looking for whatever it is they need, right? I don't really like going into the map a lot or having to go into the menu that much. I would rather spend more time in the actual game. And every time you do this, it's kind of immersive breaking, and it's done way too much. So I think I imagine they'll have success with this game. They'll probably make a 3rd. Give us a mini map that will negate at least 50% of the time of needing to go into the map and look at shit. And then another thing, and I'll pull this up here in a minute to kind of demonstrate. Oh, fuck, I don't have it installed. I don't think I can do it. Actually, I can do this. So there is an ability. I don't know if I'd say it's an ability, but a feature in the game, Vigil of the Night, I think. Let's see if I can pull this up. Oh, Vigil the Longest Night. Trying to find a good place to play it. Unfortunately, okay, I think I found something here. I'm not going to really play the video, but I'll kind of show it real quick. So in Vigil Vigil the Longest Night, this is a great game too. I wouldn't say it's as good as Blasphemous, but it's still very good. I think Blasphemous still beats it in my opinion. But what I would love to see is in the bottom right-hand corner over here, there is a weapon wheel. And you can change your weapons depending on what weapon you want to use. And it's more of the alternative attack, I should say. So what I would love to see, and I kind of want to show it, like I said, it's in the bottom right-hand corner, and you use your right thumbstick to change whatever secondary attack you want to use. So what I would love to see them do for maybe the next game is we've got these prayers. On the left, we got the verses. On the right, we got the chants. Give us 2 wheels and put one on the bottom left, one on the bottom right. And then let us either slot in like, either make it to where you can have all of them in there and you can scroll through. Actually, I would prefer not to have that. I would prefer them to give us the option to have the wheels and then let us slot in maybe like 3. Or they could have it as an ability that you kind of collect as you go through the game. And as you go through, you can add slots. So that way you can change them on the fly. And because you can do that anyways in the game. When you're fighting a boss, you can hit pause, go in, change your verses or change your chants. But every time you do that, it's very immersive breaking. So, give us the wheel, one for each and, let us change it that way. They could even add like a, obviously they have to come up with a control scheme to work with what's currently there. But, they could have it as a shift button because it doesn't have to be so on the fly where, people are going to be, doing one attack and then quickly switching over to another and then cycling because there's too much delay and the attacks are too fast. So it would work perfectly fine. The less time we have to go into these menus, the better the gameplay experience is going to be. So maybe I'll make a video much short and to the point and give demos and then maybe post it. And I don't know if the devs would take a look at it or whatever, if I can get it posted somewhere, because I think this would drastically improve the gameplay. I don't think they can do it for this game. I think most of the things that I would love to see added in or changed to the game, I don't think could be done. I think maybe a mini map, but pretty doubtful. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this playthrough here. I really enjoy this game. And definitely would recommend it. Right off the top of my head, if I were to rate it on a 1 to 10 scale, I think I'd give it an 8. It's definitely no less than an 8, but it's definitely not a 9. So anywhere from an 8 to an 8.5, just because of some of the problems that it has. But add the things that I mentioned, and we're looking close to like a 10 at that point. Really enjoy this game. And the story too is really cool. So on the next time, if I come back and play it, I'll look into the alternative endings because there's alternative endings. And I actually do have the backup saves. If I wanted to maybe reload those, I could maybe do it that way. But I probably won't. I want to go play the first game and see what that's like. But yeah, that's just kind of my feedback on the game. definitely really appreciate that the game, for an indie developer, like it's always nice to feel like you get your money's worth. Unlike buying a game like Starfield, and although I feel like I got free entertainment from Starfield because I didn't even buy the game, and I've had a lot of fun with that without even buying and playing it, because the content that's coming out of that game is just, I mean, it's hilarious. Anyways, let's see if we can. So I'm probably going to restart the stream while I reload everything. So I'll end this, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes.